It's a new day, everyone. 29th, a Monday, and we're heading to the beach.
Futaba will be in your care today. Make sure you don't let any dudes try to hit on her.
What, Prinny's dudes? Like, Prinny dudes? Dude. I'll fight them off.
Don't do anything that'll make you stand out, moron. Just act with your brains, okay?
Hey, can we go already?
Are you sure you'll be all right?
It's just a day trip. Don't underestimate me.
Right. Sorry. Guess I just have to let it go. Have fun, but be careful, you two.
What I like is the progression with Sajiro, though. It's like, remember how he was at the start of the game? He really did not trust Ren at all. And now he's like, look after her, okay? Like, he's grown to trust us and like us. It's like, yeah. Daytime. A crowded beach. Right.
Oh man, it's packed.
Sorry for the wait. Got a better opinion of me now? What? Cat got your tongue? Come on.
Are we messing around?
That's a big step for her.
This is perfect! There's nothing perfect about that. Stay still for a second. You'll be just fine.
Size of his neck.
Oh, it's so hot.
Still feel it would have probably been better with Futaba if she was wearing like a one piece. Or maybe like the a wetsuit as an idea. It's like that would have felt more appropriate, like ease her into it, that kind of thing. That would have, or maybe something along the lines of what Yusuke is doing. That would have felt more appropriate, I feel.
There's a lot of people here. Are you okay, Futaba?
But that would require us coming back to the beach and then making another scene, sort of thing. Because you'd want to see her progress to this kind of thing and be like more comfortable with herself, that sort of thing.
I'm fine. You guys are here. It's almost lunchtime. No! The squid's staring at me!
The squid.
It's cooked, so don't worry. Would you even eat squid if I'm not around?
Why don't we eat lunch too?
I'll go get some stuff for us then.
You're eating that even here?
Why not?
My staple food.
This should be a familiar flavor. Yet how does it taste so good?
The company and the location.
What's up, Makoto? You ain't eating much. Not feeling well or something?
You just don't get it, do you, Ryuji? When a girl's in a swimsuit, she wants to look as slim as possible. Still, you're worrying too much. Did you make sure to eat breakfast?
Mona lacks tact.
Well, get him some tact then. Where do you buy this?
So, what do we do now? Should we play some beach volleyball?
Oh, sorry. Us girls already made plans to ride a banana boat.
We could only rent a 3-person one.
sorry.
Wait, then what about us?
Get your own.
Keep an eye on our stuff.
Hell no! Why you gotta treat us like that? We're celebrities making headlines. You should treat us better.
You should keep your voice down. And find your nipples, they've clearly fell off somewhere.
I do think they're not bad in the metaverse, but in reality, strange, isn't it?
They can steal treasures, but they don't seem like they can steal a girl's heart at all.
But, Lady Ann,
Can we get to the banana boat already?
oh, sorry. We'll go now.
We'll switch when we're done. Keep an eye on our stuff for us. Banana! Banana!
The sand's wet! It's dangerous if you run around like that. Here comes
Damn it.
the
I don't get how amazing we are.
It is a shame, like thinking to like people who are deaf and stuff like that. They kind of miss out on that. There's no subtitles. There's no like you know how it's sometimes with Morgana, when Morgana's saying something, it have like a little meow come up, being like implying like to other people it would say meow. Like all you'd hear is meow, 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 meow. It would have been nice if it had like banana just come off the edge in that kind of similar just white font just every so often. Would have been funny. Or unless it did have that and I just completely missed it. I don't think it did though.
We risk our lives being Phantom Thieves. There's no way we're the same as other guys around here. Shouldn't we be having more good times in reality too?
I'm wondering if it's in the log though. Like the banana. Oh, it's not. It would have been nice. You're full of yourself.
No, we're special. Don't you agree, Yusuke?
Well, if you put it that way, you may be right.
Ann and the others don't get it because they're always around us.
Hey, how do we get Lady Ann to notice how amazing we are as Phantom Thieves?
Well, they gotta steal you know what.
Treasure?
That's our job in the metaverse. What we're gonna steal in reality are girls' hearts.
I see. I just need to prove my skills in reality as well.
But you're kind of still doing that in the metaverse as well. I mean, what do you think a change of heart is? You're stealing part of their heart, Ryuji. That's... Anyway.
Let's steal all the hearts with the skills we've honed as Phantom Thieves. I'm sure girls will be all over us considering the vibes we give off.
Very well, let's do this. Pulling off our work in reality doesn't sound bad.
It's settled then. So, Mona, you're in charge of watching over our stuff, okay?
Huh?
All right, let's hurry up and go.
Let's...
Hey, what the hell? Get back here! Don't leave me behind!
Poor Morgana. Yeah, it's not gonna go the way you hope, is it? She looks a bit like Breeze. Mainly because of the hair. Oh dear. I'm a bit creeped out right now, thank you very much. In what with your nipples having fallen off. Oh, the darts.
I don't know. The ocean just looks kind of bland to me.
Feel better.
Don't say that like I'm the only one who messed up. We were going at it as a team, right?
Will we?
Did someone follow us here? Something tells me we're being watched.
Yeah, by several people right now.
Really? You think one of those girls changed her mind?
No.
OMG, it's the Golden Boy himself!
Oh no.
And he's already got his own little entourage. We really did teach him right, didn't we?
You? Oh no. What are you guys doing here?
Sometimes we just gotta get out of the city, forget the nightlife, breathe fresh air, enjoy some eye candy.
We thought we lost our protege. Who would have guessed our vacay was actually the call of fate?
Oh, what's with the look? Don't believe in fate? Or did you really not have fun last time?
You gonna tell us you saw yourself in all that chiffon and felt nothing?
I mean, kind of want more details about what happened there.
I don't think I felt what you guys were hoping.
Oh, honey, I get it. Everyone's nervous when they first start out. But trust me, you'll make their jaws drop.
Just an hour at the Vanity, 3 hours at the boutique, and we can just pick up where we left off last time.
The music.
So, are you ready to steal some hearts?
That's what we'd been trying.
We gotta go. Sorry.
Was it something I said? Oh, what a tragedy. Another starlet slips through our fingers.
No more makeovers. By the way, where's Yusuke?
So this is where you two were. I've been searching for you.
Where did you get lobsters from? You just pick them up off the ground?
What are you doing with those lobsters?
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale.
You decided to just buy them?
And so I decided to spend the last of my money on them.
And do what with them? Keep them as pets? What are you planning?
Man, you're real hopeless when it comes to cash. Wait, you were watching us? Why didn't you help?
Apologies, but I was entranced. The moment I set eyes on this distinct shape, I was in love.
Kinda looks like a, oh, I forgot. Facehugger, that's it. I forgot the name of them for a second. Yeah, Facehugger from Alien.
I haven't had my very core shaken as vigorously as this since the first time On entered my gaze.
Good for you.
We're here with friends.
Come on, don't lie to us, baby. How about you come for a nice cruise on our boat?
There's going to be a party, too. Tons of celebrities and industry people will be coming along.
Are you even listening to us?
What?
Sorry about the wait.
Huh, so we were serious about being here with friends.
That's what we've been saying from the start.
Don't you find it boring spending your time with kids like them?
It's far more interesting than anything involving you two.
What was that?
Hey, let's just let the children have fun with fellow children. We'll be going now.
Still got those lobsters.
What creeps? Thanks for coming in like that. Those guys just wouldn't stop pestering us.
Yeah, you did well to hold them off.
To be honest, I was nearly at my wit's end.
By the way, where are Futaba and Morgana?
Ooh, are those lobsters? One in each hand.
Yeah, they're still alive.
I was wondering about that myself.
Are you going to make them into sashimi? Or perhaps roast them whole?
Enough of your vile postulations. These are purely for the sake of visual appreciation.
We did tons of stuff today. All in all, I guess coming to the beach was pretty worth it.
That's what I'd be doing, what Futaba was doing. Just chilling in a blow-up donut thingy.
We should probably start heading home.
Agreed. Let's pack up.
Futaba seemed fine in the crowd, too. So it looks like she's overcome her last exercise.
Hey, Futaba! We're going home! Stop standing around and help us!
You know, all this time, I thought that it was my fault that my mom died.
Uh-huh.
It's because everyone said that I killed her. Everyone looked at me thinking I was a murderer. I ended up hating this world. That's why I shut myself in and covered my ears. I wished my mom would come back to life. Sometimes I'd wake up and think it was all a dream. But nothing had changed in the world. That's why I'd sleep again. It'd be a repeat of that. I loved my mom. I wanted to become like her. How she'd work late into the night. How she'd wake up early and make me a boxed lunch every day. How she'd do her best to further her research. How she'd scold me for peeking at her notes.
It was cognitive science, wasn't it?
With a P.
The cognitive world can become distorted through desires. If it becomes distorted, a person begins exhibiting problematic behavior in reality. That cognitive world disappears when you remove its core, and further problematic actions stop.
Isn't that about palaces?
That's the metaverse. She knew about that?
It made no sense back then. But now I understand after it actually happened to me. All I thought about was my mom. I was trapped in a cognitive labyrinth. I couldn't get out of it. There was nothing I could do by myself.
That's why you asked us to steal your heart? That's a huge jump in logic in so many ways.
At first, I didn't believe the rumors about the Phantom Thieves, that they steal hearts. But I overheard you accidentally. I learned that you were near me.
Overheard? Ah, the bug. So why were you listening in on LeBlanc in the first place?
I had to keep an eye on Sojiro, make sure he was actually working.
Talk about an awful hobby.
You talked about stealing hearts. When I heard that, I was so happy I jumped up and down. I thought maybe the Phantom Thieves could cure my heart.
You could have just told us from the start.
I do like that she was just basically searching for her own way to heal herself, essentially. It's like she's the one who asked them for help. She's the one who was looking for them. Like, they could have done this very wrong, where it was like they decided to change her. And it's like, no. That would have made them seem kind of vile in a way, because up until this point, they were only changing the bad guys, the clearly like criminals and stuff like that, changing their hearts. And this would have been someone who was an innocent, someone who hadn't done anything wrong, but she was requesting it. It was her choice. And eventually she's the one who actually made it happen, sort of thing. It's like, yeah, that was the correct way of doing it.
You might have been wary of me if I asked out of nowhere. And besides, you could have been bad guys. That's why I cautiously got in contact with you. I checked many times to see how you'd react.
Yes. You had us twisted around your little finger. But Futaba, you didn't talk to anyone besides Boss for a long time, right? You must have needed a lot of courage to contact the Phantom Thieves.
There were two reasons for it. One was Medjed's taunt. The Phantom Thieves were so pitiful it frustrated me. I would have been in trouble if they got disbanded too.
Indeed. You were our only hope.
The other was what I heard through wiretapping LeBlanc. Sojiro was being blamed with lies, like abusing me. He was being threatened to spill everything about my mom.
Talk about making shit up.
It made me sad, and it hurt. I thought, I have to save Sojiro. I gotta do something.
So that's why.
The Phantom Thieves. I didn't think you guys would be taking such risks for me. I didn't think you'd worry about me so much. I'm sorry that I acted like I doubted you guys.
Do you believe in us now?
Yeah, I can tell. You aren't bad guys.
Well, I don't know about Ryuji, but
That's why I have a request. Let me join your team.
There's nothing to join. You're already one of us.
I'll be honest. Changing people's hearts isn't my goal. I want to learn what happened to my mom. The reason why she was killed.
Killed?
It was written in her notes. Should the self in the cognitive world die, the self in the real world would lose consciousness.
Is this about mental shutdowns?
Then the criminal that Kaneshiro mentioned.
Yes, that could be the case. I don't like pursuing this line of thought, but perhaps your mother's shadow was...
I don't know for sure.
Oh, it's as clear as day to me.
Like right before my mom died, she didn't seem right.
In what way?
No matter how much I talked to her, she wouldn't answer back. And she didn't jump into the road, it was more like she collapsed and fell in. That's why I thought what was written in the notes was real, and looked into it. I read books, checked theses that were released online. I even snuck into the networks of various research labs to look at their classified data.
That's why you're good at hacking. What kind of brain do you have?
But I didn't figure anything out. My mom's research was nowhere to be found. She was killed by someone, and her research was treated like it never existed. I bet it's them. Those adults in the black suits who read the fake suicide note. I'll never forgive them.
Futaba.
If I stay with you guys, I think I can find out more about that world. Then eventually, it might even lead to those men in black. It's a super personal reason why I want to join you. Is that okay? Or would I just be dead weight?
If anything, you're dependable. Ain't that right, Mona?
Why are you looking at me? Are you trying to say I'm inadequate?
Well...
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! This is what our Phantom Thieves are like. But I hope we get along, Futaba.
Thanks.
Let's leave those two be. Why don't we lose no time and decide on Futaba's codename?
I mean, she kind of already has one.
What's that?
It's not cool if we called each other by our real names.
Just call her Alibaba.
Joker, Skull, Mona, Panther, Queen, and I'm Fox.
In Futaba's case, hacker wouldn't be right, would it?
Alibaba.
Mech?
PC?
No. Why don't we go literal and call her Goggles?
Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
Do you have any good ideas for Futaba's codename?
It's like... It's gotta be Pharaoh, but it's like Alibaba.
I'll curse you.
Oh dear.
What would you want it to be, Futaba?
Oracle. With my vision, I'll guide you all to victory.
Sounds great!
Futaba will be Oracle.
But man, I never even dreamed that the rumored Phantom Thieves would be so close.
Same goes to you. To think you'd be the daughter of a metaverse researcher. Talk about a mysterious fate.
Huh.
Should we get going then?
Yep, let's go home.
Like it was meant to be.
Yes. The incident with Medjed seems to have been more effective than predicted. This should spur the Phantom Thieves' support even more now. I agree. There are effective ways to use the Phantom Thieves. Now would be the best time to dispose of unnecessary trash. Whether they're connected to us or not.
Hey,
What? You're back! How'd it go with Futaba? What? Why don't you ask her yourself? You can speak to her, can't you? I hear you've been keeping her company for the past few days. Yeah, you were there for some of it. You should know this. Thanks. A criminal who uses the metaverse to carry out their crimes. It's no longer a matter we can ignore. Especially because they might be the one who killed Futaba's mum. To To be honest, I had considered the idea that they might be behind the rumored psychotic breakdowns. But now it appears as though this person is killing people as well. Technically, they're making people have mental shutdowns, which then cause them to die. So it happens when you kill someone's shadow, yeah? We were worried about it back with Kamashida and Madarame, remember? Psychotic breakdowns and mental shutdowns. It would make sense if the same person was behind them. The news never talks about the victims dying, so people only know about the breakdowns. But this shit's seriously a case. That's real. Whoever's doing it is some kind of assassin. I'm gonna beat the crap out of them. I'd suggest we be more cautious going forward as well. We still don't know much, even about our metaverse nav. That is true. But why that thing exists. And there was a man in my dream. Dream? Still half asleep, dude. I wonder if that criminal is using the app too. You're not gonna pay attention to what he said at all. But it seems like your area of expertise. Do you know anything about it? No, I've never even heard of it before. I mean, it's not really even an app. It's more like a mysterious app-like thing. I see. It's okay though. Might not know much about the nav, but I can still navigate you guys on the path to victory. I'll guide you to whatever criminal you're looking for. You can rely on me. Awesome, dude. You're way more reliable than Mona.
Damn it, Ryuji.
He's right.
You always find the worst possible things to say.
Look who's talking. Hey, Ren, you live in Yonkin, right? You know about the old movie theater there. Where have you been? Ugh, flashbacks to Persona 3. Well, the old couple that runs it is apparently getting threatened by land speculators. They tried to say the theater's in the way of some building they want to put up. Can't just let them force those people out, right? I feel bad for them. Right? The old couple is so afraid of the threats that they don't even want to open their theater. Anyway, our target is a guy named Yasuo Jochi. Let's drive him off and save that old couple. Might have been a change in the mementos because of all the Medjed stuff. If you want to go, now would be the right time. Let's discuss with everyone at the hideout. There's another request. Lovely. Right, so let's head off over to Chihaya once again. Boom, 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 boom. Only just got enough money to get what I want to do. Let's see about getting more money soon. Really have. Okay, so get a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Let's go with... yeah, the affinity reading. Good. Really? Yes. Oh, yeah. Down to 35 yet. Can you... do I even have the money to get back home? Do I just get stuck here?
Here we go.
Your feeling should have reached the other person. Alright, cool. I need to get more money.
What do you think?
I really do. Because it's like, I can't travel home. I'm going to be stuck here. I'm going to have someone come pick me up. Wait, that's the point. How do I get back? Because I do need to go see Sajira. So,
Hey!
I don't have enough money. Let's use my savings to cover you for today, though. 0! So, at least we were able to come back. It's just sort of like, that's a problem. Sajiro! Enough time today, right? How about with a cafe? Bet if, stronger soon. What are you gonna do? You help the chief out? Help him out. Sorry. Thanks. Oh, the regulars will be here any minute. Bum 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 bum. Don't you ever get lonely? Sochin. You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? All I want in a relationship is some spicy stimulation followed by some smooth, relaxing comfort. I can get both of those things from my curry. That's enough for me. He always dodges my question like that. He's so clever. By the way, What are your thoughts on Sochan's life of solitude? To each his own. It's a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
You seemed especially aggressive today, huh? Would have been bad if she pushed it any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people. Not too far, not too close. Welcome. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Well, just learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from both school and society this whole time, huh? That's not good parenting. Yeah, what have you done to care for her? You know quite well what I've done. About time you pay up. Don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you the most of the inheritance from custody. That's still not enough for you? Could always find out in court. Know who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. You. Oh, and not to mention that kid you have here. Heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't quite seem to be the best environment for Futaba. Now does it? Shut your mouth. You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation. Hey, keep your neck out of this. Just going upstairs, okay? So, Jiro, I hunger. Futaba-chan, long time no see. Futaba. See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not a healthy situation. She's only like this because she saw you here. Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so you may as well just give me the money. Well, I hope you reached the right decision. Bye now. Need to change his heart. Futaba, you should just head home for today. I'll take you. Sujiro. Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home. That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage. Never fed her and forced her to sleep on the floor like an animal. God, he's despicable. Didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I knew I had to step in. Couldn't stand for that kind of horrible treatment, so I decided to take Futaba under my care. Even back then, he was whining about all the damn expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed. But now he's back for more. Clearly he's spent it and is just thinking, oh, I'll go to the piggy bank. Don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. Saving Futaba was no mistake. Thanks. Never thought you'd be the one comforting me. Either way, though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry and leave it by her door and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So if you asked me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what would be best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me. Spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kind of weird. For some reason I just feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. Guess there really is something special about you. Feel like my bond is growing deeper. Did we get anything good? No, we didn't.
All right.
The time has come. It's already pretty late.
I'm going home.
Should be heading home. I'm still worried about Futaba. Don't stay up too late, you hear? Oh, and thanks. Kindness. 3 more. Cute. We've gotta be close now. Hey. Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in all this mess. Well, if I can help somehow... No, you don't have to do anything. The fact that you asked is enough. And though, I never know what I'm doing when I talk to you. I just keep yammering on about stuff I never planned on talking about. Must be going senile, huh? Since I like the nod, like, yeah, you must be, yeah. Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find some way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you two are really hitting it off, so, that's all I had to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later. Later!